Hey everybody, happy Monday, or not really, because there's a lot going on. All right, sharing it out. Okay, well, like I said, it's happy Monday, or not really, because there's just a lot going on in the world this week. I really wanted to talk about this. I know everyone is talking about, you know, Kobe Bryant right now. But we have something going on here in New York. Hey, John, the feed chain is live. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Are we going to have a crawl tonight? I hope so. I'm trying to find a coffee mug. I made a whole pot of coffee, and then they came to spray for these damn bugs here. And, you know. But, anywho, so, back to that. So, I know everyone's going live and talking about Kobe Bryant right about now, but I want to talk about something that's shaking up New York right now. Man, oh man, what a mess. I'm kind of not surprised. This happens a lot around here. I have my own personal experiences with child services in the courts doing more harm than good. So basically what happened here is I'm pouring some coffee. I know. But over last week, an NYPD officer and his fiance killed his son. They said that I guess they tried to play it off as an accident, that he was, missing. Hey, H7, and they tried to play out that he was, they found him in the garage. They tried to play out they found the boy in the garage, and then the truth was always discovered, and sorry guys, I couldn't find a spoon. Yeah, well, yeah. It's a mess, but again, like I said, it's our court system here is a mess. A lot of people are gonna get in trouble for this, I'm sure. Oh, there goes that, and there goes the neighborhood. I have to get up early and go to the store down the street in the morning. So basically, as I've read, this is a case where the courts and child services failed to get another child. Now, we'll talk about child services because Miss Kelly's got a lot to say about them folk, for sure. But anyway, so basically, this guy, he's an NYPD officer. So I'm sure I just read something. Apparently, I just read something that this guy was actually a failed actor. I mean, I don't know why that makes a difference in all this, but so he was an NYPD officer. What is that? That's weird. And they tried to play out that they found the boy, Thomas, in the garage, unconscious. But autopsy reports later showed that he had some fractures in the face, I think, in the skull area. So, they ended up, the dad and, no, he is not. His new movie's actually doing quite well. I think it's number 4 right now. So, but the mother, pleaded with the courts and CPS and everybody to do something about it. And unfortunately, this is, that's according to you. So, unfortunately, who are you? Yes, absolutely horrendous. You're right. It's absolutely horrendous. But you're not allowed to drop links in here. Do we know each other? I think you're trying to pretend to be me, so that's gotta go. Unfortunately, this live may equal some trolls. But anywho, so the dad and his fiance did this. Hi, Simon. And I was reading, like I said, I just read an article that they found that, yeah, huh? I'm guessing I'm going to get doxxed and swatted now, too. You try, see, that's the thing, is anyone else who was talking, like, about Kobe Bryant, they're going to get this, too? I was definitely a troll. Unfortunately, we can't talk about things. Tomorrow I have to find out. Yes, he, the dad was the one who killed his own son, and his fiance helped. The mother tried. The mother pleaded. She pleaded. And a judge gave this guy custody of his kids, regardless of the warnings and such. There's actually a petition rolling around right now, trying to get the judge disbarred. Now, I don't have any. This apparently, oddly enough, the case was in Nassau County. That's what I thought I read. It was in Nassau County, so I don't know the judge. I know that our court system over here is a problem. And, you know, I have a friend, I talk about this a lot. I have a friend who's doing 20 to life right now. Actually, they said that they were living in East Moriches. So I kind of wonder what CPS team was involved. I'm guessing it's the same one that caused my friend to go to jail for life. CPS around here has had many problems, so I'm not surprised there. A few years ago, when I was in, oh, yeah? Oh, he's from New York, too. He's from, well, he's from the city. He's a cop, too, I think, yes. He's retired, I think, yes. I haven't been to his live, but, so, yeah, it's, oh, we're talking about this little boy, his dad and his dad's fiance killed him last week. His name is Thomas. He was only 8 years old, and he had autism. The mother begged. I mean, this sounds very familiar in my life, too. You know, I've been through a lot myself with this. Well, he's from, oh, you don't know Duty Ron, or you don't know the kid? Oh, Duty Ron? Yeah, he's, well, I only know of him because, you know, I'm a mod for BNO, so. So, yeah, so this is a mess. Like I said, I'm not surprised. I've had my own personal run-ins with child services around here. And, yeah, he's a cop. Yeah, I'm sure he's got a very cool life. He seems like a nice guy. I'm not surprised because, like I said, I've had my own run-ins with the courts being unfair and child services. I have a friend who is, oh, well, if I go to pick her up, she may bite. She's got, the church gave me a couple of bone marrows, marrow bones, and I cooked them in my beans last night. So she's eating them. And she's very protective over those little marrow bones. So, you know, where this incident occurred was in East Moriches, and which is not far from, you know, my friends. Oh, yeah. Wow. Love you too, Simon. So I have a friend who is doing 20 to life. I talk about this a lot on my channel. And so my friend, his name is Howie, and Howie is doing 20 to life because he got himself involved with a girl who was not good. She was not a good person. She said she babysat for celebrity kids and things like that. Hey, Chris, I never believed him at all, you know. But, you know, he begged the courts, he begged the CPS, he begged therapy people to look in on her, because hey Marcy, he really believed that this girl would do something horrible to her own baby. He was right, and she did. Hey Cajun boy. Yes, absolutely. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Yep. And so my friend was there. He was the one who was trying to revive the baby, and he got pinned for it. And CPS was investigating her. CPS was investigating this girl as well. And he was pleading to everybody to let them know that this is going on. This is going on. You need to look into this. Yeah, he sure did. H7 sure did. Although people have a lot to say about Kobe Bryant, but we're not going to talk about that here. We're going to let the man rest in peace and have some respect for his family. I don't know much about him, so anything that I read today I didn't even know about. So, but anyways, I am going to do some research on something else that I want to talk about tomorrow. So tomorrow we may have some new dirt, some new tea to spill. So yeah, this is pretty sad to hear. And supposedly the guy who, the daughter too, and there were 9 people on that helicopter. Very sad. So yeah, this mother, yeah, yeah. So this kid, so sad. It's really sad. But there is a petition running around. There is a petition running around in regards to this, because they want the judge that put this kid back with his dad to be disbarred. I mean, I didn't see anything about CPS getting in trouble. I'm sure the worker will get in trouble. Since this child was I have to do some research on what she said today, but tomorrow we'll have to talk about that. Because we don't want to jump the gun and just start talking about her just yet, because then that will definitely get us some trolls. But I mean, anyone who I spoke to today said she said something really bad about Billie Eilish, so I'll have to talk about that tomorrow. She'll put her episode up on YouTube in a little while, so I'll have to do some. Yeah, I'm doing okay, Jeff. You doing okay? So, I mean, that's sad. That poor kid, he killed by his own dad. Killed by his own dad. And his stepmom, well, future stepmom. The mom, I don't think they were married yet. So, hold on, guys. I'm just plugging my phone in just in case. Okay. So, I have my own run-ins with child services around here. The court system around here is very big into dad rights, which is okay. I mean, I'm not against that, but the thing is, when there's a lot of warnings and they're not listening, then there's a problem. Hello, Jeremy. Welcome. In my own custody case, I mean, I hope to God nothing ever comes of what I've been, comes of anything. I had warned the courts myself of my kid's dad. There was one time that, hey, Cynthia, it's going well. Jeremy, how's your day going? Hi, Tabby. There was one time where, Isabel had, told, child services, well, actually it was child preventive services. When your child is, at risk or something like that, you can call what's called child preventive services, where they will come and hook you up with, outside programs. So I had called child preventive services because Isabel was a very angry little girl. And unfortunately at her age, it was hard to find a therapist. Oh, well, that's awesome, Cynthia. That's awesome. I hope it was a good one. So, you know, she had told this child preventive worker that that her dad's boyfriend, well, welcome. I'm happy to have you here. So this she told the worker there that he had a boyfriend that was hitting her, and you know, and she saw him, you know, peeing on the floor, and you know, because they're mandated reporters, they called CPS, and CPS came, and they didn't do anything about it. Unfortunately, CPS here has done a lot of things where they've made a lot of mistakes. So, you know, one of the things about CPS is that there's really not like a whole heck of a lot of qualifications to be an investigator for Child Protective Services. I mean, at least not here. I was in the Human Services program in college, and then I transferred out because I just didn't want to be a social worker anymore. I don't have time for that. Um, but I mean, I've sure seen a lot, and I'd rather just help people without needing a degree, and just come on YouTube and do it instead. But anyway, so um, in order to qualify to work for Child Protective Services here, hello. Um, so one of the requirements to work for Child Protective Services is that you need a you just need a bachelor's degree along with 24 credits in psych and or sociology. So they've even admitted when I was in school that they've had fashion design students working as child protective services agents. They've admitted to, I mean, police officers, maybe, maybe not. I mean, they know about the law, but I mean, I've had experience with child protective services agents being teachers and things like that. I mean, it's a county job, so I mean, there are some tests like you know, civil service tests and things like that that are required of you in order to work the job. But as I just mentioned, you don't need a fancy degree. You don't have to be a social worker to be a CPS worker. That's where we're getting at here. Now, usually in a case like this, if the mother was taking the dad to court and everything like that, there's usually a law guardian involved too. I kind of wonder who the law guardian was, because, you know, I have experience with that too. This whole case is just truly a mess. And, you know, once again, child services has failed yet another kid. Now, I could tell you from my own personal experience. Now, if you've been to my channel before, some of you haven't, which is fine. I am a domestic violence survivor. And unfortunately here, if you have cases pending in district court, you know, domestic violence cases, family court supersedes district court. So, in that case, if you have a case against your kid's dad in district court, the family court knows nothing of it, and whatever's going on there really has nothing to do with it. So that's the unfortunate part of that. I don't know the full details of this case just yet. I have to do a little more research. Hey, Exploring Ginger. It's just really a sad case. You know, like I said earlier in the live, is that, why, thank you, Exploring Ginger. Yes, I did hit 2K over the weekend. Yes, that was awesome. I'm not going to rush to get to 3K, though. I'm going to take it slow now. But so that's that. You know, our court system is very messy here. 10K would be awesome. If I could make 10K by next year, by this time next year, that'd be awesome. 1K was easy. 2K is hard. But maybe from here it gets better. I don't know. Well, I guess we shall see. I'm in no rush. You know, the most important thing to me would be to get, discovered already so I can, do stuff off of YouTube. So if there is an agent in the house, I really need a job. Um, so anywho, this is absolutely terrible. Um, Years ago, when I was just in the human services program, there was a case that had just happened, where the mom was ended up putting her baby in the washing machine, and the baby died. So, yeah, you could do that. You could be your own agent. So you're telling me I could just call I just called Scorsese right now and say, oh, I got this awesome girl. I think you gotta look at her, kind of thing. Yeah, it is. It is. This whole case is crazy. And CPS was involved in that case. And, I've had my fair share of child protective services coming in my door because my kid's dad used to use that as a form of harassment. They allow people to make frivolous calls. Sometimes I wonder, like, if one day they turn around, there's ever going to be a time where they turn around and find out something happened over there instead of me this whole time. I've already told CPS if my kids ever open up and say something happened over there, there's going to be a heavy-duty lawsuit. But it's truly a shame. They said that this guy, the dad, was a failing actor or something like that, which sounds very familiar again, because my friend who's doing 20 to Life right now, the girl who abused her baby to the point of no return, she plays the good actress too. It goes to show that the courts and maybe the law guardians and CPS really aren't that good at judging somebody's character. He is not a failed actor. His new movie is #4 at the box office. I just haven't gotten to see it yet. Next week, I'll do a video review on it just for you, Painkiller. Hi, Jeremy. How are you doing? What a truly sad situation. To you, they suck to you. Oh my gosh, my computer is slow. But it truly is a shame. It's a sad thing. The fact that the courts are okay, then don't. It really is sad. Even in my own case, when I was in fighting for custody, I was trying to get sole custody of my kids, and my kid's dad said that he doesn't drive anymore because he takes hydrocodone 4 times a day, plus a muscle relaxer and a sleeping pill, all in one day. And no, he said he does drive. He says he drives, but he takes all this medication. My kid's dad claimed to the court that he drives and he takes 4 hydrocodones a day, plus a muscle relaxer and a sleeping pill. The thing is, the judge didn't see that as a problem. I would think that's a problem. I can't take an aspirin, never mind an hydrocodone. That's a lot of medicine. I don't know how you could function, never mind, driving a car on so much medicine. I don't drive at all. Don't even have a license. There she is. She doesn't want anybody petting her right now. She has her bone. Let's see. So, in case you're wondering where Frankie is. Yep. So, That's not snoring, Painkiller. That's growling. She's growling at me because she doesn't want anybody... Yeah, see? So, if anyone wants to know where Frankie is, that's where she is. She doesn't want anyone petting her right now. I know somebody asked where she was. See? She's crazy pug right now. Yeah. Pink, yeah. Well, right. I don't drive. Hey, John. How are you doing? John Womack is in the house. But truly is a sad situation. This poor kid went through all that, you know. It makes you wonder how much more abuse he suffered before the dad finally, you know, the kid took his last breath, you know. That's so sad. Just so sad. Uh-oh. One wrong move and I'm going to get eaten. Oh, well. She's just in that kind of a mood right now. Anywho, but that is a shame. It truly is a shame to hear this whole situation. Yeah. It's just mind-boggling. Yeah, she's really angry. I gave her those marrow bones yesterday, and I haven't seen her much since because of that. So, oh well. But yeah. So, but she could put it. Watch. She could put this on my laptop. I said no, not on the laptop. Yep. Uh-oh. I need some milk of magnesium. That stuff works. I tried magnesium citrate and it didn't work. So, oh, whoops. Oh, right. So, anywho, but what a sad case. You know, it's just this poor little boy. Like my friend who's doing Twin of Life. The girl who that baby suffered for 12 weeks of her life. When they did autopsy report, they said that she had old wounds of a fractured skull, fractured clavicle, fractured ribs, and she had pneumonia. And again, CPS was involved in this case. CPS was supposed to be looking into what she was doing, and they failed that kid too. CPS, Child Protective Services here seems to, you know, be a really big problem. You know, they, you know, like I said, they're not trained properly. They're not trained properly. I'm sure they're overworked and overpaid too. It's a county job, so I'm sure they make pretty decent money. You know, they're not trained to work this job. They're not trained to, you know, it's a whole big mess. And I mean, how many more kids have to die? Because not only did CPS make a mistake, but the judge made a mistake too. The judge made a mistake as well. And again, this child was 8 years old and autistic, so it's safe to say he probably had a law guardian involved in his case. So that person was also should also be in trouble too. The mother knew something was going on. You know, the mother knew there was something going on. I've been through this myself. I mean, thankfully, you know, my kids are still here, and you know, I mean, I don't think the kid's dad would go to that level, but I do believe that some evil had gone on over there. But you know, again, not much I could do about it. I tried. All I need, you know, the one thing that needs to happen now is that my kids are old enough to speak for themselves. So maybe if something was done, they could, you know, they could say so. But at this point, you know, I don't know what else could be done. At this point, things are okay, and I don't know. It's a mess. But I've been, I mean, this happened according to the petition. The judge worked in Nassau County. Hey, Jeff. So we're not in the same area, but we have judges here who do the same. In fact, we have an appeals court in Brooklyn, and unfortunately, 90% of their cases are actually the cases that are they mess up over here. So, that's the unfortunate part. Is that it's actually known that our judges here make a lot of mistakes. And, part of the mistake is they, believe in paternal rights. I'm in no way saying dad shouldn't have rights, but if something is going on, and there's a lot of people saying something is going on, and they need to listen. And it's not just for dads. There's some evil mothers out there. Hey, oh, thank you, Simon. There's definitely some evil mothers out there. We can't forget that idea either. Unfortunately there's that. But, in this case it was the dad, and something has to be done about that. And I guess everyone who was involved is just going to have to face some formal charges, unfortunately. If you don't mind, I'm going to make a little snack. Hello. Oh, here we go. But it's a shame. It truly is a shame that this little boy, he was 8 years old and autistic. I mean, the thing is, it's bad it happened to anybody. Well, yeah, I know. Well, that one's being kind of nice at the moment, so I guess we'll have to figure that one out. It's Monday. I haven't been live since Friday. Friday? Yeah. So, I'm guessing, you have autism? Oh, well, you're an amazing young man. We have a lot of lovely people who come in here who are. My son has ADHD, and my son has severe ADHD. For a while, I thought maybe he was on the spectrum, but I think they gave up on that idea. I'm your fans. Okay. As long as you come in here and behave, that's all I ask. Unfortunately, I can't use my sink right now because I poured some stuff down there to get rid of my, I have a little bit of an issue. Oh, are you, Simon? Wow. You're such an awesome person, though. And autistic people are awesome. Everybody is awesome. Isn't that a song? Yes, it is. And that's in that Lego movie. The Lego movie. Did you guys like the Lego movie? I didn't see the second one. I think I fell asleep during that one. Oh, no, we didn't go see that one. Only Jacob did. Oh, well. I guess it's an okay movie. It's not, my cup of tea. Well, hello, Ryan. You have ADHD too? Well, welcome to the live. We have a lot of love and support for everybody here who has special needs. Yeah, my son's I think he's on the spectrum of some kind. Could you imagine that? That poor little boy. Poor little boy. That's so sad. That I love everyone too, Simon. That's the way to go. This world is so ugly right now that we got to work together and just. Somebody posted today, because of Kobe Bryant. Life is just too short. Life is just way too short these days. We gotta just. Now, I don't want to talk politics on my live, and this is really not that at all. But I guess it kind of is and kind of isn't. And I really don't like to talk about these things. So, because simply I think we all need a break from it all. So, there's actually a ice cream shop here that people are saying they're going to boycott. because they had a Trump 2020 banner on their ice cream shop. Now, I mean, they do rent the space, you know. I'm guessing the space is rented, or they own it. I'm not sure. I mean, I wouldn't boycott it because of that per se. But you know, me as somebody who is just looking to go out and have a little ice cream or something, I do not want to hear the politic part, you know. That's why YouTube is such a different place than everywhere else. You know, I don't want to hear that. I want to go out to dinner. I want to go out to, yeah. I want to go out to dinner. I want to go out to get ice cream, and I don't want to hear about politics. So, if I were to boycott a place because they did that, I said hi to you, Macomb. Oh, thank you, Simon. You know, it wouldn't be for me. It just, I want to be able to go out to eat and just forget about life. You know, one thing I've learned on YouTube is when you talk about these things, you know, people really don't want to hear that. They want to come on YouTube and they want to escape, you know, whatever's going on Facebook, because Facebook is overly political, you know. And, you know, as a comedian, I don't want to talk about that all the time. You know, that's something I try to avoid myself. I mean, if you look at it this way, we have Kathy Griffin and we have Roseanne Barr. Both of them went a little too political, and both of them got canned. Right now, just Chef Boyardee raviolis. Yep, shouldn't be eating them, but it's okay. I'll have chicken for dinner, and then I'll have my game night later. You know, yes, a shop owner has the right to, you know, they have the right to advertise or speak their mind. But me as a consumer, I'm not coming to your establishment, not because of the politics that you support. It's just the fact that, you know, I as a consumer don't feel comfortable because I don't want to hear that anymore. You know, there's some people out there. It can be. I guess we could play either the hot seat. I think we'll play the hot seat tonight. Or would you rather? Something like that. We'll see. Whichever box I pick up first. So that's my thoughts on it, as I want to be able to go to a restaurant and not worry about politics. You know, sometimes, like, I wonder, like, if, I mean, I know there's some really great people out there who support Trump, and I know there's some really great people who support, you know, the left and the right, and there's some people who just don't care, like myself, and, but then there's some people out there who are, like, a little over the top with it. So me as a consumer, when somebody puts a banner out there like that, and maybe I don't follow, maybe I don't like or appreciate that politician. Oh, okay. I'll be good for a while. Awesome. I'd appreciate that. Oh, these are cheese raviolis. That's why they taste different. Oh, I didn't know they made cheese ones. Awesome. I was wondering why they tasted different. Wow, Simon, that would be really nice of you. So, you know, for me, like I said, if you're flying that outside your establishment, and maybe I don't like Trump, or maybe I don't like Hillary, or maybe I don't like Bernie, or maybe I don't, I don't like Hillary, and I don't like Bernie very much either. I really don't like politics at all. I don't like any of them. They don't care about us, you know. I hate arguing about, you know, I really hate arguing about these people because I really, truly don't believe that these people have our best interests in heart at all. They don't. They make a lot of money off of us. And let us all fight and squabble, you know. So, you know, with that said, me personally, I would feel kind of uncomfortable. Because let's say I say the wrong thing, you know, that doesn't, you know, follow their side of politics, and then they realize, they're like, oh, you're a snowflake, or whatever it is, whatever they call people. And then I wouldn't feel comfortable going there, too. That's the other thing, is I don't want to feel like I'm uncomfortable there. It's not, you know, I guess it shouldn't make me feel uncomfortable, because I know that there are good people everywhere in different groups. But I feel like if you're doing that, it's like, are you saying you don't want other people to come in your restaurant? Or what? I'm not sure. But hey, Sean the Great Gamer. But again, you know, I don't know. You know, people are upset because people will now be boycotting this ice cream place because they decided to put that the Trump banner on their establishment. I mean, like I said, for me, it's not a matter of the fact that they like Trump or they're supporting Trump or they're, you know, they're advertising that they want him reelected. It's the fact that I just want to go to a place and get ice cream and don't worry about that stuff. That's what going out to eat's supposed to be about, is having fun and not worrying about, you know, those issues, you know. I know some people may be okay with that. You know, they're okay with going to a restaurant that is in their politics, you know. I'm on neither side. Oh, Thomas is a young boy. He was 8 years old, and over the weekend, or last week, his dad, who was an NYPD officer, him and his fiance killed his son, who was only 8 years old and autistic. It's a really big thing right here, right now. Nope, no allergies. It's been a really big, yeah, he and his, not him. Yeah, right. That's right. I know, I got a little, you don't know why you love me. Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty darn cute, I guess. What's not to love? Oh. I do. Cinnamon's okay, yeah. No more of these. Something's not right with that. Yes. I mean, like I said earlier in the live, the mom was afraid for his safety, and she reported it to the police. She went to the courts. The judge granted the dad custody of him. That judge is, people are currently petitioning to get the dad off the bench, the judge off the bench. There's a lot of people investigating, and somehow they missed it. They're saying today he was a bad actor, you know. 20 means peace, no? It should. It should mean peace. So far, let me tell you something. This month is just chugging along. It's like the never-ending month. Oh, oh, that would be very nice of you, Simon. I'll tell you, January is just not ending fast enough. And yes, I am saying that because payday is, you know, not coming fast enough too. But hold on a second. I think we might be able to pick her up. Come here. Come here. Oh, come here, you bad girl, you. It's okay. Okay. Yep, here she comes. Oh, there we go. Well, you would think that they were doing that. It's not just judges. It's not just judges. It's also, like I said, Child Protective Services was involved. But again, like I said earlier in the live, there's not much requirements to be a CPS worker. All you really need to be a CPS worker is a bachelor's degree and a yeah. Yeah, I know, Sean. That's sad too. That is very sad. That was, there was somebody else who died over the weekend too. It's been a very bad. I mean, this month literally just doesn't want to end. It's going out with a bang, man. I mean, this. It's just so sad. We got this case. We got that case. Monday can't come fast enough. I am so like ready for February to start because maybe February will be a. Oh, okay. Well, you're free to hit the bell. Sure. Wow, Simon, you should get yourself a coffee subscription box going. Um, but yeah, so it's just a mess this month. It's like this month just doesn't end. And then you got this whole, did you all hear about the well, I'm sure we all heard about it, coronavirus. I think that's actually usually linked to dogs, isn't it? What a shame. Oh, that's a really cool day. Yeah, 5 days. Yeah. Like I said, it's not coming fast enough. Trust me, Monday I got a lot of stuff planned for next week. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. They're terrible over there with the eating of things. They're age 7. I mean, it's hard because you don't want to be mean and you don't want to be nasty, and I'm as politically correct as possible. But it's like, enough already. What else are you gonna eat? You're gonna eat a kitchen table too? They eat dogs. They're saying they're eating koalas now too. But the thing is this, why are these countries allowed to happen? That's a cool idea, Simon. Like, why do they allow it to happen? And to a certain degree, well, they eat horses all over Europe. That's not just China. Europe does that too. It's just so. Huh. I just got a message on Facebook. You want to hear this? This guy says, firstly, I am sorry for direct text. I already visit your YouTube channel. Your content is very well, and also your voice. But your subscriber views and SEO score is very bad. I can increase your subscriber views and SEO score. I'm sure if I do SEO your videos, them increase your video. What? Yeah, I want to buy those. Those are definitely on my to-do list. If they have them, I will definitely be ordering some. Maybe I can, Hi, True Pink Guy. True Fire Pink Guy. Welcome. Um... Some of these Facebook groups for YouTubers are actually not bad. But unfortunately, there is that issue there. Yeah, I don't need any of that. Like I said, I never came on here, and I promise that to you guys. I really didn't come on here to strike it rich anyways. Coming here for an hour or two a day to chit-chat and, do that means more to me than the money itself. And, the one thing I really would love more is to get discovered. And I did get an email today from a subscription box. Yeah. I kind of, I did grow a little bit organically, and a little bit came from going to the grow streams. I mean, of course, we all went out, and my dog, she's 3. Well, not quite 3, but whatever. Um, But, you know, oh my God, Frankie, you stink. But, yeah, you know, the groups online are actually pretty good on Facebook. You just gotta be careful. There are some, you know, there are some bad people there, and some people want money. They'll sell you subs and things like that, but you just gotta be careful. But anywho, um, hmm. Somebody's asking you, Facebook, to stop allowing old articles to be read. Yeah, that should be a thing. I'm not sure. I guess we have to check in the group and see who wants to do a game night crawl. I don't know if Jamie's able to go live tonight. I was asked to go live at 9 tonight, so I guess I could try to do that, 9 o'clock. Because I have to do an unboxing of the bit. Oh, here we go. Hundreds came together at a candlelight vigil to mourn 8-year-old boy allegedly murdered by his dad and his father's fiance on Long Island, freezing to death in his garage. Yes, there was actually a vigil yesterday or Saturday. That's really awesome that a lot of people are coming. And they even started GoFundMe for the boy's mom. I mean, there's really no money that could really bring back the boy and the pain that she's going to have to live with now. But I think it's really nice that the community is, yes, I do. I do have kids. They're just not here. Yep, that would be cool. Yes, it would. Oh, Cinema Riches, yeah. I'm trying to decide if they're yelling upstairs or not. Not a way I want to spend my afternoon. But, so, anyways, so we did our little live. This is our Chatty Patty hour. And I am going to end the live now. But I will be back tonight at 9, because I have to do an unboxing. And so I will see you guys later. And thank you for coming by, all the new people. I hope you rang that bell. Oh, yeah, there's a little bit left. Not a lot left, but I could have some later. I should have cake for my live later since I hit 2K, right? All right, guys, so I will see y'all later. See you at 9. So, bye, guys.